to another episode of Getting to Business. We have Jamaul, or also a.k.a. Maul,
Yeah.
in the
What's up?
house.
What's
How you
up,
doing?
y'all? How y'all doing?
Good. What's up? So yeah, no, I just want to welcome you to Getting to Business, where we talk about Chicago, art, talk about environment, the weather. By the way, it's been crazy right now. It's 52 degrees in Chicago in January. Unbelievable. What do you think about that, man?
To be honest with you, this is another day in Chicago. I ain't gonna lie.
It is. I feel you the same way, but I feel like it's a
I guess for
blessing.
people from that's not from here,
No,
it's
no, no.
weird.
It's blessing, bro.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
it's a blessing.
it is a blessing. We're like last year, I remember we were freezing. We were all
No.
freezing. There was snow on the ground. I remember flying
my
back
birthday
down.
last year. My
Yeah.
birthday last year, it was like 40 degrees.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was in December, but
Yeah.
we're talking about January 10th right now. Normally, we all be freezing right now, running around in coats. I mean, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt
Yeah, I
and
got
jeans.
This hoodie on.
Yeah, is it comfortable?
Yeah, I low key want to take it off because it's
Listen,
tight.
get comfortable. Get comfortable. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, our viewers don't mind. Yeah, a little strip show. Let's go.
Nah, I
This is PG-13, by the way. Here we go. Here's some dollars. Yeah.
I am not a dollar strip show.
Nah, just kidding. It's $1 from a bet I lost before he got here. So he put it in his thing. So yeah. All right. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna pour myself a drink.
But
All right. So yeah, the weather outside is delightful. It seems like.
yeah.
Boom. All right. Well, one of the reasons why we're here is not just to talk about the weather. Really want to talk to you about what got you into designing and fashion.
To be honest with you, like,
Here we go.
I'll Gooch.
There we go. Continue.
To be honest with you, cheers, big dog.
All right, hold on. We'll toast. Hey, to January, having nice weather.
Yeah.
Toast. All right, perfect. Get this nice Four Roses with bourbon. Personally preferred single barrel. It's a straight bourbon whiskey. I don't know.
We gonna be cutting shit out.
One of my favorites. No, nothing gets cut out. This is as live as it gets and as real as it gets. We need to tell the people how it's what's up. This is what's going on, you know. And I feel like alcohol is
So like, I didn't mean like as in like this part of us drinking. I mean like just like there's gonna be shit that's like certain things like cut out. Like
absolutely not. This
it's
is gonna be
100%
straight,
real.
100% real. We have to be. We're from Chicago, bro. We're hustlers. We're real as it gets.
Yeah.
And I mean that's the whole
Somewhat.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about it. Tell me what got you into design.
To be honest with you, I think it's just because like I grew up with all women in my life. Like literally.
Mm-hmm.
I got 5 sisters. I'm the youngest. It was my mama.
Yeah.
My dad passed away when I was young and shit. So I was in a house full of girls. All my cousins and shit. I got a few boy cousins, but all my cousins shit real girls.
Yeah.
So even all my little cousins girls and shit now. So I think it's just because of that. Looking at all that shit is just crazy. Seeing everything and you get to see it all. Because you go to school and see all your homies and certain shit. But you at home and you don't got, you know what I'm saying? You see all your sisters and all different types of shit. So,
And they help you just with all that. Like,
yeah.
they give you inspiration, especially on top of that from the beginning, yeah?
Yeah. I say, my sisters might not say this, but I say I'm the best dressed, though.
Listen, if any of his sisters want to come on podcast and beef this out, we'll have a third mic ready. Let's go.
I don't think they're going to do that, but
No, why not, man? Keep it open. You never know. Maybe one of your sisters just got something going on inside, too.
yeah.
Simple as that. I mean, everybody's doing that right now in Chicago, especially the art and music and just fashion is blowing up, and opportunities are everywhere and endless. I mean,
The city's going crazy right now, man. For real.
I mean, Chicago has become, again, like I'm gonna say this again and again, it's becoming the mecca of
We got beef in here.
all of that.
But the city going crazy, man. Like, I know, in all honesty, some motherfuckers will say it's not there. Some motherfuckers will say it's up. But it's really up there.
All right, we need to cut this. He is so not comfortable right now. I can see it.
What?
You are not comfortable with this.
I'm Gucci.
What I hear is comfort.
Yeah, I'm
You
cool.
do? You
I'm
do?
cool.
You
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah,
You
I'm
sure?
good.
Yeah.
Man,
He ain't used to hearing you.
yeah,
is,
you know, I'm not. We rolling. You know what I'm saying? We
we
good.
roll.
We
All
good.
right,
We
all
good.
right,
We
cool.
rolling.
No
You know?
cutting. No cutting. You see? You hear that? No cutting. Okay, cool. I mean, so with all that inspiration from your family and sisters and everything like that, I mean, obviously, design plays a big role in your life. And I mean, what you've been doing to like express it.
To be honest with you, like lately, a lot of like my creative side, like artistic side, has been into music and shit. Like right now, like I say, the past like year, 2 years.
Here we go.
That's what's been a lot about music.
Yeah.
Like I'm into fashion and shit like that, and like I do like make pieces. I really be making pieces for myself. I make pieces for a few other people, but nothing like crazy and nothing like that, you know.
I mean, you're a well-dressed man. I just want to compliment you on that. Every single time I see you,
Thank
it's
you.
always it's a competition of who's wearing the best fit that day.
Hey,
And and
each other, man.
gotta give a shout out. I mean, gotta be respectful for that. I appreciate that.
I just learned from the best. Shout out Solo.
Shout out Solo. Look at that. Yeah.
For real.
So yeah. I mean, so you seen all that and you express all that, and yeah, with music right now, especially. I mean, obviously, a lot of it is up and coming. You got a couple of shows going. You got a couple of albums situated and everything like
I
that.
wouldn't say albums. I say a few tapes situated, a few things that I got coming.
Yeah, well, talk about it.
Whoa.
Let's hear about it. Let's hear. People want to know what are you doing? How are you doing it? What's the grind? What's the grind? Yeah.
In all honesty, like the grind right now is like getting the whole team together. I feel like I got a good group of like collectives.
A group
sorry.
of collectives.
A collective that is like a good group of people that's a good group of people that's working hard and like actually trying to get to like the mission, and trying to like get that shit done and accomplish that shit.
Mission as in what? What's the goal? What bringing people together is always a challenge. Don't get me wrong.
100%.
I could attest to that. That sometimes you will always have some screws, some things that you can't, some things you can't screw in, some things you can't nail, some things you can't bolt down, and stuff like that. Especially in business. So I mean, what is the end goal that you speak of that you're looking for a team?
To be honest with you, like my end goal is a group of people that like understand that the motive is bringing people together.
Of course.
Because together we are like a force that like is unbeatable. Like for if you get the right amount of people together that like know we all doing this for the success of everybody, it don't matter what your end goal is at all. It's just that shit's gonna happen. In all honesty.
I like that. That's exactly how I feel about bringing Chicago together, bringing all the excuse me, bringing all the entrepreneurs, talking to people. That's exactly what I feel. I feel like the force to be reckoned with is every individual voices that are heard, people that combine with a common goal and common ideas. I mean, you never know who could be walking through the door, or you never know who could be walking down the street. It could be the perfect person. But the only way people are going to be able to know about that perfect person if they open up and talk, and it's a platform of a choice.
So like lately, like, me personally, I don't really like talk a lot. Like I don't really say too much. Like people that I know and like that, like I fuck with, like yeah, they all say like that nigga talk hella, like that nigga talk too much. But like in public situations, I be quiet and shit like that. I'm not really. I hate to say this, but like 21 Savage said, I'm not really good at making friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay. I mean, to each its own. Why do you feel like that?
I don't know. I'm weird.
I don't think you're weird. I don't think you're weird at all, bro. I think you're like you're a character.
To normal people, I'm weird.
Wait. We're gonna probably talk about this a lot, but define normal, bro. Honestly, all I see is I'm surrounded by weird people who are normal to me.
So like, but see, that's the situation that you like surround yourself in. You know, you surround yourself with people that like are abnormal, like you said, are abnormal, but are normal to you.
Yeah.
To society, they're abnormal. I'm an abnormal person. You know what I'm saying? That's why like we can sit here and we can have conversation and go like key for key. You know what I'm saying? Because we are both like abnormal people that are like,
We're on the same wavelength.
yeah,
We
know what I'm
vibe
saying?
together.
Exactly. So, but not everybody like that.
Well, of
And
course.
I can't always like.
We have to
nah.
coexist with different vibrations.
But that's what I ain't gonna lie. But to be
That-
honest with you, I just got my homie. He just came from New York and shit like that. He take care of all that shit for me, all that talking shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hopefully it's right.
Well, there we go. Look at that. There it is.
See, you can't always play every role. I can't. So
I mean, sometimes you got to wear every hat and take off some. I mean, I'm not wearing a hat today. I got the glasses on, though.
yeah, true. I needed a hat because my hair bogus, but not here nor there. We're not gonna talk too much about that.
Well, what we are going to talk about is your nail tech, bro. We need a shout out. I need to call this because this is a big deal. I brag about it. I brag about it like a boss. Like everything you do about you is unique.
So listen, bro. At a later day, we'll get my nail tech.
At a later day, we're gonna give her a holler, but not today. Today we didn't come prepared. It's okay. It's no big deal, bro. It's not. But a shout out to Maul's Nail Tech. You amazing.
Yeah, she'll probably see this.
You definitely will. You're gonna show it to her next time. You're gonna be going to get nails done. That's what's gonna happen. Oh man. So yeah. So what? As you see the music and fashion advance in Chicago, what do you see the future it's at? Like, I mean, obviously we both could agree that this is going to be a very interesting next couple of years, especially in Chicago, especially how it's evolving, how the cities, things are changing, like everything.
So I'm gonna give you a short scale and I'm gonna give you a large scale example.
Give me a large scale example.
All right, large scale example. 20 years from now, Chicago is just as big as New York. Just as many like buildings, just as many businesses, just as many like platforms. New York is like a place that is like known for that, you know?
Of course.
And Chicago is on its way. There are other cities, I'm not gonna lie, that's on their way too. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of cities that are gonna be at that same level.
At a mecca center. Yeah, mega city.
Yeah, a mega city, 100%. But I feel like Chicago is gonna be one of them cities, and it's gonna be one of the first. I ain't gonna lie to you. And in every aspect, in all types of business, whether it's fashion, whether it's industry, whether it's whatever.
Well, industry, I could definitely agree, especially underground. I mean, I feel like a lot of nightclubs are coming back finally. We're getting the live of house music back into Chicago, which is amazing. I mean, honestly, John Summit lives in Chicago, and he's like #1 right now, and he's from here. So yo, John, you want to come by anytime, bro? Let's go.
But yeah, the scene's just crazy, bro. Like, there's a lot of people like that are in Chicago nowadays, bro, that like do a lot of things like underground, like mainstream type shit. Like if we talking like music and design and shit, that be in Chicago.
It is. It 100% is. In Chicago. I mean, you're a musician, you're an artist, you're a designer, you are the artiste of the 21st century.
But like, not even just that. Like besides all that shit, like I'm personally like I'm a fan of like art, like in general, like whether it's music, whether it's paintings, whether it's video, whether it's theater, whatever the hell you like want to call it.
Of course.
Like I am a literal fan of art. So like in Chicago, like I literally see all that shit because it's my city. So like all I can do is just see that shit, you know what I'm saying, in like all different types of way, not just one way or, you know what I'm saying, another way. Like I try to get in all types of art, regardless of what it is.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, I mean, you appreciate everything. That's beautiful. Man. That's amazing. I mean, a lot of people don't do that these days. So, like, that's another beautiful thing about you. Another thing I respect, especially. And, I mean, going into that, how are you with cooking?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. So I don't like cooking, but I can cook.
That's not true. Let's be honest.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Okay, he's not lying now.
You can ask my mans. I will order food. Like, I will order, like, Maggiano's or, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll order good food, bro, on DoorDash and, like, get that shit ordered. Like, sometimes I'll order bullshit. Like, it all depends on the type of mood I am, just so I don't have to cook. So I hate cooking, bro, because I hate cleaning. I hate washing. Like, if I could wash bowls all day, I'd do that. But it's never just that.
It's not just a bowl.
Yeah,
and
it's
a
always
plate,
a plate, a fork,
knife,
a pan.
a pan.
I'm not finna do all that shit. Hell no.
Listen, what happened to dishwashers, bro? Or dishmasher,
Bro, even that, bro. Like,
Dishmaster
I still gotta,
9000.
bro. I still gotta go in there and rinse off the dishes, and I still gotta get. I'm not trying to do all that.
Bro, I already cut your time in like 10 minutes right there. All you have to do is like 5 minutes. You take a plate, wash it, put it in the dishwasher. Wash it.
So what's the point of me even putting it in the dishwasher? I gotta wash it and put it in the dishwasher.
All you have to do is rinse it out so that there's not too much stains on there. You know, help a machine, help you, help us.
This is what I need.
Oh my god,
I
need a maid.
I need a full-time like assistant.
A full-time assistant.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. I could only imagine how hard that could be, like finding a full-time assistant.
It's probably one of the hardest things.
It's extremely.
Think about it. Who do you know that is willing to dedicate their time to you whenever you need it?
Me. You asked me who do I know?
But
I know me.
like other than yourself.
Thank you for being very specific.
Other
Other
than
than myself, my mother.
Okay, your mother.
My best friend.
Okay, so you got a lot of people like that in your life, I see. Okay,
My other friend.
Because for me, it's only my mom.
Well, I mean, no, for you, it's everyone who you let in.
Sheesh.
And your mother, unfortunately, she didn't gotta come in. She was in there. This is
dumb.
my place.
She
What are
was
you
dumb.
doing?
She lived rent free in my head. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, man.
Love that lady, though.
We all love our mothers. The most amazing thing. I mean, God bless them. Thank you, moms. We are here because of you.
I didn't ask to be here.
No, okay, cool. He wasn't asked to be here.
I'm just playing.
All right, cut that. Nonetheless, so what are your favorite bands? And if you do, okay, hold on. Let me retract that. If you do cook, what do you like to cook?
To be honest with you, I like cooking fish and shit. The only reason why, the reason why I like cooking fish so much is literally because of the fact that I gotta skin the fish.
Yeah.
I gotta like scale it and it's like skinning and shit. And I'm really into anime and shit like that.
Obviously, I mean most of us are. Don't worry. I started that. Don't worry.
And so like in a lot of animes, you know what I'm saying? Like you always see them at the like chef in the background chopping up and skinning the fish and shit like that. So like I always like thought that shit was cool. So I perfected skinning fish.
You like to skin and fish. How about fishing? Do you like fishing?
I ain't never been fishing a day in my life.
Are you telling me you never been Yo, hold on, LA. Put this on the calendar. We're going fishing this weekend.
No, it's cold as hell, nigga.
Bro, what are you talking about? It's 52 degrees. I just told you. Hey, don't blur that out. No, don't do that. Don't ever do that again. That was horrible. No, we're going fishing. Megaphone that. We're going fishing tomorrow. No, this weekend. We're going fishing this weekend.
Listen, if we going fishing this weekend, you give me a pair of overalls
and some boots. No, I got some boots already.
I need them overalls though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen. That was great.
It's cold. I got the jacket.
Bro. It's called Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's. Give me a holler. That's your favorite store these days. And don't lie. Don't lie. Every one of us here.
Hey, Cabela's, that's my spot.
That's
I don't
where
be
it's at.
liking going all the way out there.
I know, neither did I this
I hate
weekend.
it,
I
bro.
just bought myself new hiking boots the other day. Not these ones. I'm
I'm
not
about
wearing
to
them right
say.
now. No, these are my Tims, bro. These are my sport Tims.
Listen, you need to get you some wheats.
Wheats?
Yeah.
No. Listen, I stick to what I have. I could get my Reds, and then I could get my. Listen, there's this new company called Origin, which is made by Jocko Williams. Jocko basically, and they make very amazing shoes, boots, work boots especially, and they're handmade. So like I'm gonna be definitely taking a look into that because I feel like that's gonna be like pretty dope.
Okay. I'll take a
So
look
me
into that, too.
personally, I'm already into boots. I mean, I have a nice,
See,
nice
like that's
reference.
what I'm saying. You're a man of variety,
Class.
but class and variety. Class is to be honest with you, class is
It is actually a horrible term.
it's a
now
part
that
of variety.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because as a person with class, you have a variety of things. You know.
I guess I have an aesthetic.
I see. I see.
I mean, that's how it is. So, so moving with your music career and progressing with everything, there any music artists you're looking to work with right now? Is there a collab that you're looking to set up?
All right, fantasy collab.
No.
Like real life collab.
We live reality, bro. This is getting to business. We are getting to business. So if you had an opportunity right now to collab with someone, how would you do it? What would you do? Where would you do it? Who would it be? Let's go. Give it a breakdown. Situate this for a new up-and-coming artist. How he wants to break into this. He wants to work with this. He wants to break it out. Tell me, how would you do it?
How would I?
I know it's a very difficult question.
To be honest with you, like I really don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're doing it right now. Everything you're doing right now.
So like
everything.
So like I be working with artists and shit like that, like different types of artists and shit like
all
that.
the time.
But like I ain't gonna lie to you, like I just be like want to work with everybody. Like I love like our real life, like I find like beauty in a lot of things.
Of course.
You know, because like beauty is everywhere, no matter like how you look at it. Like some things might not be everybody cup of tea, but I understand like why it's the cup of tea for somebody else.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I take time to like understand shit.
You empathize with understanding
you
that.
know what
But
I'm saying?
I mean, what I'm asking you is if you had a chance to tell yourself where you started this, what are the few avenues of work that you could progress or start to situate for yourself? What are those things you would do? Don't give me dead air.
I break. What's it called? I push myself harder to like do certain shit and to like talk more. You know what I'm saying? Than I do to like and actually like. I feel like personally, I'm not a person that like fishes for like that. Like look at me. And that's my problem.
You don't
for,
do attention.
Yeah.
Attention is already who you are, Jamal. That's what I tell you, Jamal. Sorry, I apologize. Jamal. No, and attention is who you are. It's not. You don't fish for it because you already are. Like it's how do you put it? It's like there's Jamal, and it doesn't. There shouldn't be an apostrophe under attention. It's Jamal. That means attention.
Yeah, you know, like
that's it. There's no whatever you do, it doesn't matter because you're already Jamal.
Yeah.
You're individual. You have personality. You have skill. You have love. You have passion. You have appreciation. You have music talent. You have art. You have design. You have all these venues of opportunity that you have created for yourself. How did you get there so someone else could get there too?
Just stayed out. To be honest with you, like just stayed out the way. Like kept my head into like I know what I need to do to get what I want. There are certain like L's in life that you got to take to do shit.
Of course.
Sometimes you gotta work a 9 to 5 to get to the goals that you want to get to. Never have to work again and retire at 35.
Yeah.
Or to retire young. Especially with a person that really come from nothing.
Absolutely.
Ooh, excuse me.
You're good.
I'm a first generation.
First gen. Represent
so like,
right here. I feel you.
My granny came here, bro. She came here without my like parents. You know what I'm saying? All my mom.
Yeah. She just did by herself.
She just came here, bro.
Exactly.
By herself. She left my mom and her sister where they was at.
Same thing. My mom did the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? And then she came over here. She worked hella. She sent her bread back. You know what I'm saying? They went to school and shit like that. My mom didn't come here till she was, 18.
That's crazy.
So, like, and then I came, and then my sisters came, and then I came, and blah, 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 blah. You know, my dad fresh off a boat. Okay, like
fresh off the
fresh
boat.
off a boat. Like
That was me. I was fresh off the boat, bro. When I came here, I was 11. My mom, we want a green card. We're like, Sasha,
we gone.
we going to America.
We
I'm
gone.
like, what? What?
We gone.
What about the cat? What about the
The
cat?
cat.
What about the cat?
Goodbye.
The cat. Yeah, Lisa had to get left behind. My grandfather was left in Chicago in Uzbekistan before we came here. Yeah. So I mean, dude, I understand what it means to be a first G, and that's what I'm saying.
You know, like, so I ain't come from shit. So like, sometimes I gotta just put my head down in the dirt and just take all of the dirt and give me, so I could actually rub off and put my head out and shine. You know what I'm saying?
Gold's found in the dirt, bro.
Hell yeah.
And you gotta siffer through it. That's what all you're doing is siftering right now. That's what you are. You're just taking dirt. Let's find that golden nugget. Let's find that golden nugget. It's there though. It's there. But that's how it is. I mean, I be honest with you. I mean, nobody gets to where they are without sifting through some dirt. Like all our jobs, all our opportunities and everything like that. Like we always seek better chance or better fortune every single step of that what we do. And we do see some people that get lucky. Like there's some people that just get boom, blow up. They're right there.
To be honest with you, people that
do that and don't go through the struggles, they suffer more.
This is a weird thing that I think. People that like have like instant like success is because in their past lives they've been working all they past lives been working all their damn like you know what I'm saying, living. So finally, like, you gotta have that switch in momentum. So
you gotta ride the wave. That's the
exactly.
way I
sometimes like we real life, like I don't know if like you believe this or like anybody else believe this, but I believe this personally.
Okay, what do we believe in?
I believe that like your energy is eternal.
Eternal energy. No,
your physical like person, like it's like here and shit like that, and it comes to an end eventually because every like this shit do. But your energy and like your soul, quote unquote, that shit is forever. So like we are reborn over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like it's kind of like I don't know. It's like damnation.
That's a very funny way of looking at it. I mean, it's a very unique, funny way of looking at it because energy is eternal, and that's what's funny about it. We never die.
Listen,
our feelings, our thoughts, they never technically die.
No,
with
energy.
But
it's not even that. So like, think about it like this. You know, like the theory of like how suns work and shit like that, right?
Yeah, and reincarnation like, and all that stuff.
The cycle repeats over and over and over again, right?
Yeah.
Everything is made of what?
Atoms.
Black matter, right?
Yeah, matter and atoms.
Black matter and atoms and shit like that, right?
Yeah, space dust,
and
bro. We're all made of space dust.
Atoms do what? They run the same cycle over and over and over and over.
They keep vibrating at a very high pace to keep us who we are, like honestly.
Yeah. So like why would that not be the same thing for the way our energy works? Why would it not just repeat over and over and over again the end of each rotation or each, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, universe is so huge, and I love that we could get into this subject and talk about this. Because if you want, let's blow some people's minds and talk about something that really people don't sit here and talk about. Honestly, we are capable of anything. I think here's the retrospective and maybe very conceited way of looking at it, but it's still an opportunity to broaden your horizon of opportunity and perspective. My perception of human race is we are destined to be gods of the universe, but I mean, as of right now, it seems like we're the only ones. Maybe, I mean, unless aliens are here, and if they are, they wouldn't show us to each other. Like, let's be real.
So, you heard how you said earlier. You said, what the fuck you say? You said,
rewind that. Let her hear what I said.
Fuck, I forgot what you said, but I remember what I'm supposed to say. And I'm supposed to say is a lot of people forget to add time to that. You said, now I remember. You said as like humans we can do like anything that we want and anything that we put our mind to.
Anything.
But the thing that a lot of people forget to say is that there's time behind that.
Nah.
100%.
8 billion people in the world. You tell me If
8
you
billion people in the world can't do the same thing.
8 billion people given different tasks to complete one greater goal will accomplish something so much greater than we could ever imagine as a human species, because that is the definition where I'm trying to get a focus on.
But that's with the aspect of perfection.
No,
There's too many outliers. 8 billion people.
You see?
8 billion people.
And outliers are basically the people that will even enhance that opportunity. The outliers are let's talk about who we know.
Okay.
Who do you think is an outlier right now living in our timeline?
So hold up. Before I go there, I want you to think about something. How many cells you think you got in your body? How many like blood cells you think you got in your body, like red and white?
Like 60 billion, 80 billion?
You see how one affected blood cell could affect your whole body in a negative way?
Multiple, but I also have white cells, bro. I have white cells.
You have
That's
white
why
cells.
I got to fight.
But yeah,
those are the outliers.
You have those white cells. But at the end of the day, does your body still not take that effect of what the damage has been done before you can actually fix and rebuild?
But if I'm having the whole body work on one thing, okay, so with that in mind, I'm gonna give you this understanding. Your body is not working on one thing at the same time. It's working on all those things at the same time. So now you have 80 billion blood cells that are working a different thing constantly. Now imagine one blood cell goes bad. Okay, cool. So you have 80 billion blood cells and only one is going bad. Out of those 80 billion blood cells, if they all worked on one thing that's going bad, they would fix the issue and that blood cell would die out and really relive again.
Yeah. So this is how your white blood cells work in your body.
All right, tell me.
So when you have an infection, right, from like something getting into your body or like something like that, all your white blood cells attack that single, what's it called?
Of course.
And leave your body defenseless to other things.
Of course.
Because you have an infection.
Of course.
All the focus of your white blood cells is focused on that.
Of course.
Even some red blood cells turn to white blood cells in order to keep higher defense.
But this is part of a system that needs to keep me alive. You got to understand that.
And so
as human beings, if we are not part of a system to keep each other alive, we're part of a system that's designed to provide for everyone to stay alive. Now, if we all...
But that's what I'm saying. It's a view of asking for perfection, which will not happen.
I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for common goal.
For compromise.
No, common goal.
Common goal comes with compromise.
No, common goal does not come with compromise, because we have to understand that the common goal is for survival of the human species. It's not a survival just for you and me and compromising. Oh, well, we can't do this because of this religion or an idea. No, it's a compromise between it's not a compromise. It is literally a common goal between the human species to come together to work on a singular or multiple issues that resolve not our climate crisis only, but also all the other issues that we're having as a human species, all the diseases. I mean, look at countries keeping secrets to each other. We have literally multiple... God bless you.
Oh, my gosh, man.
I mean, bless you.
Dusty.
I mean, we have multiple countries, multiple different corporations that work specifically only to benefit the areas that they're in, because there's no approval by FDA or these different organizations that are there to monitor and protect us from things. But yet these cures or solutions are found somewhere else in the world, and there is no common company or organization or committee to protect us.
So me and you, we are people that think on the same path, right?
We vibe together.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're both thinking about the same thing, because in reality, that's how life should be.
It should be.
You know,
and
what I'm saying?
We're the statistical outliers.
There should be like an even ground, right?
Of course.
Those statistical outliers are the people that are making it harder for us to have that common goal.
That's not true.
100%. Because those are the people that those statistical outliers. I don't want to say this because I know that I know the people listening, but in all honesty, like, those outliers are those people that are of power.
You're right.
Because they are the reason. The things that they do are the reason why, because if they are the people of power, bro, they are the people that allow shit to happen, right?
Of course.
If certain shit's supposed to happen but it's not happening, it's because what? They not letting it happen.
Of course.
They are stopping it
Yes.
because they're not willing to take what's the word that I said earlier? Compromise.
They're not willing to compromise.
And that is that outlier. There's always a compromise. Someone has to compromise for everybody to be on common goal. Somebody has to compromise, but they don't want to.
Well, I think we've come to a point where we have to.
Yes, 100. We've been there.
And I think that's probably what we're going to need to do, is figure that compromise out and tell them how it is. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be a compromise. They're going to have to take a knee, stand for what they believe, whatever they believe in, and the agreement of the people will be made based on we, the people, that make the decisions to benefit us, not compromise for your selfish or undeniable disagreement of betterment of human society and life.
So if you believe in like certain things, right?
Yeah.
You believe that there's an order of power.
Of course. Bro, we all know there's like 10 people in charge right now. And
No, but I don't even mean in that. I mean like spiritually and like, naturally, and like there's an order of power.
Of course. Yeah, natural power, yeah.
So that simple trait that's in our genes will never allow us to do that.
I disagree.
That simple trait in our genes.
I disagree.
Until we figure out a way to take that little chromosome out. The simple fact that we know that there's an order of power. Sorry about that.
You're
Simple
good.
fact that we know that there's an order of power, and that's in our brain, it will never change.
I disagree.
I mean, I feel you. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people might think I'm wrong, but like, if you will never, as a person, there are a lot of people out here that be like, oh, there's equal this and equal that, equal that. You will never, ever, ever put yourself at a certain pedestal or like at a certain level that's below of your certain cost standards. Even when you believe in like doing a whole bunch of shit or like agreeing in a whole bunch of shit that's going on in the world, there's still a certain standard that you would not consider yourself low enough for.
All right, so I guess I was wrong. There's not 80 billion. There's 35 trillion of them. And 2.4 million a second. And they each have a lifespan of about 120 days.
That's crazy.
I know. Every 120 days.
Your cells change.
Well, every
but it's a repeated cycle though.
Yeah, but every 7 years you completely change it. But so this
you understand?
No, but bringing this up, my perspective of the world and my perspective of Chicago right now, we are the blood cells, and all our highways are our veins that we are populating with different ideas and cultures, and each one of us is different. And how we get infected, let's say the infection itself, we are the infection. Of course we want to be
so
spreading.
I believe that as in humanity we're at a brink of like extinction. We're getting close.
We're always at a brink of
No.
extinction. We have
listen.
nuclear weapons.
No, wait, but listen. I don't even think that it's that. I think it's natural. Damn, I'm low key. I'm on.
Yeah, to brink of extinction.
So like, I hate to say it, but like I really believe that. Like, if not extinction, we're on like the brink of like catalytic. I don't even know how to say that. Catalytic like event.
We always are. We already been living in a catalytic event. We have war. Okay, so
but I mean like literally like stopping life.
We
like
just
life
did.
Progression.
What happened with COVID?
But that didn't stop life progression. Life's, even though we went through COVID and shit like that, for certain things, it stopped progression.
All right, why don't you pour that drink while we sort of stop this progression of your conversation?
And it's like, come on, bro. Like, motherfuckers were still outside developing shit, like learning shit, becoming scientists, learning how to figure out how to get rid of COVID.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you that life is about to stop. I'm only telling you that I think it's only going to stop because of the financial issue we're going to have. But we could discuss that furthermore. What I want to say is I believe in that. We, as Chicago, we as people will rise.
Yeah, we're a cell that is going to be reckoned with.
Exactly. And I think Chicago is going to be the biggest thing that the world is like, yo, we know when, okay. So if you ask people worldwide, what do you know about America? They're going to tell you, we
Chicago.
go New York. We know Chicago. We know Miami. We know Dallas. Cowboys, shout out. And we know
That's it.
LA.
That's it.
LA.
Barely.
They don't know about Seattle. They
The
don't
only
know
people
about
that know like
New
LA is
Orleans.
like
they don't know about
the Asians.
Tampa. Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? The
Asian.
Asians are only really
Yeah,
one that
but
know about
everywhere
LA.
else worldwide, it's always New York, Chicago.
Simple as that.
So, listen, Chicago.
You know, y'all ever seen that movie, bro, where it's like it got Bill Murray in it.
Yeah,
He plays a zookeeper. Osmosis Jones, yes sir. Y'all ever see Osmosis Jones
Yes.
where he the
White blood cell?
the white blood cell and then the pill come in and then
Yeah.
it's that big swole nigga. That's Chicago.
Chicago is a big swall.
It's Chicago the big like that. Like I'm here to make sure this shit get through, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that. I like that.
Like, for
I like
real.
that. And I think that's what Chicago's going to be, bro. We're going to be big swole. We're going to be the pill to cure any issues. We're going to be, like I said, Mecca.
It's really gonna be one of them cities, bro. It's just, to be honest with you, that's like 50 years.
Nah, that's now. We burned the city down once, we do it again.
So
And we rebuild twice as hard.
listen.
I'm not saying we're going to burn the city down, but I'm saying after Chicago fire, bro, we rebuild the city to succeed.
So if you think about it, Chicago is on the up and up. We are on the up and up. We are on the rise. But in reality, we just came from a decline,
Yeah,
you know?
of course.
And so we haven't necessarily broke even yet.
How dare you?
We haven't broke even yet.
I don't think so.
I think if we have broke even, something big like that burning down the city, that's still heavy.
Yeah, well, nobody is talking about literally burning down the
Yeah, I
city.
know.
I'm talking about burning down whatever the walls
of
the old guard, the old ideas, the everything that is holding us back, burning it down.
So it's coming soon. That type of shit is coming soon.
Well, it's already here. I don't believe it's coming soon.
Like,
I think this is it.
I mean, like within like the
this
next 3 years. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is
Like type
by
shit.
talking.
Yeah.
By bringing people together, by having everybody getting a voice, by having an opportunity to express yourself, by promoting, by situating, by saying, hey, we don't need to go and watch and do and this and that, the other. We could do our own thing.
I feel like Chicago is starting to get like one of those places that that's like kind of like becoming like Atlanta, New York, where like all the integrations of everything like come together. Like all the different parts, they all integrate together.
We
So,
are. I think
you know?
the red lines are coming down. Honestly, though, the west side, the south side, we gonna come together. We have to.
Like, don't get me wrong. It will always be Chicago. Don't get me wrong, but it's surely coming to like an end to a lot of fuck shit.
It is.
And boundaries and like borders that are put up from like old time, like
who are you seriously listening?
standards.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Or like old time like views and shit.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that's a good thing and a bad thing, because on one edge of that sword, you are advancing like in a whole new way. But then on the other side of that sword, there's a whole lot of shit that's coming off on that like inside that is just not okay.
Listen, some fallout's going to happen. It's as simple as that. That's why I believe is going to need to rejuvenate. That's why I mean the burning. It's got to happen.
It's got to.
It's got to. But like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it nice and gentle. We're going to bring it together. We're not going to do this, and you're not going to feel this fallout alone. We're going to do this together as the whole city. And that's where we're going to rise as a phoenix. Because, I mean, what? We want to be in the gutter? Not in Chicago.
The thing is that Chicago, one of them cities where literally
Yeah,
every
we gotta-
single person in this city can win.
And they are.
Every
They
single
are.
person in this city
Every
can win.
single person has an opportunity.
Because
that
we can make it that way.
And I mean, listen, I'm not saying you can't do that in New York. I'm not saying you can't do that anywhere else, but I think in Chicago, you really have the biggest opportunity to do anything you could put your mind to it. And you could create your own hustle, you could create your own opportunity from anything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Again, sifting through the dirt. Sifting through
Yeah,
the dirt.
it's just a little bit. In Chicago, it's just like right now, it's a little bit more like, it's a little bit more rugged, like running through that like path. Because if you go to like cities like, okay, let's say we talking about like music, you know?
Yeah.
You go to cities like New York. If you one of them niggas that's like known around the city just for being like cool or whatever, folk, yo, city gonna support you.
Of course, that's
Like, yo, ho, you did. Just because they know you.
Back
Out here in
to city.
Chicago, bro, it's only a few motherfuckers that's like out here that's
here to support you.
busting that got hella support behind they city.
Like, yay.
You know what I'm saying? That's my
Kanye,
dog.
that's my
That's
dog.
my dog. That's my
Yo,
dog.
yay. Again,
Hey.
if you're watching this, come through. Bro, we got to talk.
Hey,
Seriously, bro, we're bringing Chicago back in. I mean, we want old Kanye with it.
hey. Now we
Ain't the
want new
same.
Kanye.
All right,
No,
we take both. We take both. You can flip, bro. It don't matter, bro. That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
But like, I real life like look up to that nigga. Like for some reason, I don't know why. It's not cause like
It's the hustle. It's what he did. It's who he came out. Like everybody,
Man, bro.
every single celebrity will tell you right now, yo, who was that motherfucker in the studio with you? Yo, listen, bro. Whatever you do, like everybody's coming out and saying, yo, Ye help me with this. Ye help me with that. Ye help me with that. Like the man is an artist and a creator. You can't take that away from him.
That's
You can
facts.
sit here and say, let him fucking spit all the crazy shit. I hope he's not starting riots, bro. But like seriously,
nah.
the whole point is
I
though,
hope not.
like, but the whole point is let him do whatever he wants. He's being creative. Maybe that's his new outlook. Maybe this is, I mean, everything is so controversial to even say, and everybody's going to
facts.
sit here and criticize. But like, you know, at the end of the day, the man did and does what needs to be done. He takes care of his family, pays child support. I mean, he has a beautiful child, beautiful wife, beautiful children, beautiful wife. I mean,
Not no more.
hey,
Ex-wife.
listen, ex-wife. The point is, he got that roster. He took her off the bench, bro.
Facts.
You take Kim K off the bench, like fuck.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I think they was low key like one of them power couples.
Yo, if you were, I just want to let you know what you did is amazing. Kim, you did what you did. Yay, you are who
Yeah.
you are, bro.
Like, cause personally, like, if you think about it, Kanye was that quoting that crazy, like, you know, unstable, like, you know what I'm saying, like washy motherfucker, right? Kim Kardashian like that, like perfect painted picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, quote, end quote. This is all like, you know what I'm saying? This is just, I'm not saying this is the truth. I don't want to like, but I'm just saying, like in society, like that's how it's looked at. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's like that perfect picture, bro, when you put them two together.
It
Because
is.
it's like,
Bro, they dominated.
yeah,
They
it's the
dominated.
perfect, it's the perfect misery with like
Success.
success.
I mean, but is success
But
equal misery?
because you got to go through like misery to, you
But
know what I'm
like,
saying?
then what if you're stuck in misery and you get this success and you're miserable?
Put it this, I'm gonna say it better this way. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian made it okay for weird niggas to get bad bitches too.
And on that note, to all the weird motherfuckers that getting bad bitches,
I'm not saying
holla.
hey Kanye, listen, I look up to you, dog. I ain't saying you weird,
Bro,
but
you're
you know
you're
what
an,
I mean.
you're an outcast. You know how it is. You're
Exactly,
you're a
outcast.
statistical outlier, bro.
Like, cause now niggas that's like, bro, if you think about it, bro, niggas that's like him, bro, like that's like kind of like touchy and like iffy, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, I don't want to say weird, cause like that's not the way to put it, but like different.
Yeah,
They're
different.
Yeah, they're different, bro. Like it made it okay, bro.
I feel you. Well, listen, on being different, and I think Chicago, that's where it's all about, is being different. Jamaul, thank you so much, bro, for coming through and
No
hanging
problem,
out
man.
and spending some time drinking, talking about Ye, talking about your successes and up and comings. I mean, listen, uh, let, we've been playing videos in the back over here. I know you've been paying attention, but give
That's
everybody
good.
a shout out. Let them know how to follow you. Let them know what to do.
Y'all can follow me on MVP LUHMAUL. Shout out to the gang. They know who they is. They gonna see it, so y'all know. Much love.
There we go, gang. Much love. Getting to business. Here's another one. Holla.